Now that I'm done sharing my story, I'm going to take my channel in a little bit of a different direction. And today I'm going to cover 5 things an addict wants you to know. Number 1, I didn't wake up one day and just decide that I wanted to be a drug addict. I don't think it happens that way for anyone. There's a couple of different factors that come into play. And no one just says, hey, today's a day. I'm going to go try drugs for the first time and become a drug addict. It doesn't happen that way. For me, it was circumstance, and I think for a lot of people, it's circumstance. And a lot of people are predisposed to being an addict based on their genetics. It's proven that it's hereditary. You know, you could go out, have a drink, try a drug, put it down, and be fine. Someone who's predisposed to being an addict can do the same thing, and it completely turns their life around. I can promise you, no one wants to be a drug addict. We've got to break down the stigma of seeing the people on the corner, the people on TV, the junkies. No one wants to live that way. I can promise you no one wants to live that way. I didn't want to live that way. Addiction found me. I made choices that led up to my addiction. Same with other people, they make choices. But some people make those same choices and never become an addict. So please think twice before you look down on someone because of the circumstance they're in. It could have very easily been you. Number 2, I lied about my addiction because I was ashamed. I don't know a single other person that's proud to be addicted to something, whether it's alcohol, drugs, food, whatever it is that they're addicted to. I don't know anyone that's proud of it. There's a lot of shame and guilt that goes into it. And believe me, I lied my ass off. But no, I didn't really think that people believed me. And I didn't want them to worry about me. Even though deep down I knew, they know. Number 3, I was self-medicating. I can't say that that's true for every addict, but for a lot of us, we're self-medicating, whether it's to escape from reality, whether you're plagued with depression, anxiety. In my particular situation, I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome when I was very, very young, and have recently been diagnosed with narcolepsy. When I tried meth, it was the miracle drug for me. They gave me the energy that I never had. But for a lot of people, they're self-medicating. And a lot of people who are addicted to drugs have a coexisting mental health issue as well. Number 4, relapse is normal and it's actually a part of the journey. I always wanted to get clean and I wasn't sure how. I tried once on my own and it just lasted a few days. I was forced into rehab again, only lasted a few days. And I think that you have to understand the drug has a hold on us. A hold like you can't understand. A hold that makes you feel like the drug is more important than anything in your life, more important than your children, more important than your parents, more important than your job, more important than your life. To the point that you're okay if you pass away in your addiction. That's how much of a grip it has on you. So with something that has that much of a hold on you, it's only natural that once you decide to walk away, you're going to slip up. Have you ever been on a diet? Ate that cookie when you weren't supposed to? Ate that piece of cake? I mean, we're talking about 2 different worlds here. But really, it's kind of the same concept. It's hard to change the way that you live and walk away forever. Number 5, and this is the hardest one. No matter how much you want it for me, I'm the only one that can get myself clean. You know, in my addiction, I had a lot of people praying for me, a lot. And I don't know a single other person that I used to hang out with in my druggie circle that's gotten clean. It's hard. And so just remember that we need your love and support, but from afar. Don't enable us. It's only until we hit rock bottom that we're going to get clean. You know, when my boyfriend was in rehab before I started doing drugs, I went to see him and they had this class beforehand that you had to go to before you could visit with them. And the instructor said something that I'll never forget. When someone's doing drugs, they always have a bottom. And that bottom might be losing their job, going to jail, going to prison. But unfortunately for some people, that bottom is 6 feet under. And there's nothing that you can do for them that's going to change that. So just know that as bad as you want it for me, I probably want it just as bad, but I'm the only one that can help myself. Do you have anything you'd like to add to this video? Any other things that you would like people to know if you have suffered or are suffering from addiction? Drop it down in the comments below. And if you found this video useful, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. My name's Amanda, and my hope is that you'll find that life that's waiting for you on the other side.